Hola, Starlians! How's everybody doing? I have some real exciting news. So, it's exciting for the world, really. So, as I was waking up this morning, I just posted about this on my Instagram too. So, as I was waking up this morning, um, I heard Andromeda is on the grid, and I actually saw balls of light, like meld into Earth. So it was the ruby red color, the coral color of and the orange color of Andromeda. So Andromeda is a galaxy. For those of you who don't really know, Andromeda is a galaxy. It is that is currently merging its grid with Earth for new Earth. So Andromeda and the importance, there was a whole war on Andromeda that I fought for like 3 whole years, and now that war is coming on Earth, right? Get ready. So what's kind of been happening over the past, day or so, 24 hours, has been this big um it's like a twist of masculine connection or masculine attachment. So I don't know what that was. My thing should still be working. I'm sorry. I just had a beep in my ear. It's very interesting. That's never happened before. From the microphone. So I hope you guys can hear me still. I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe not. Oh my god, there it is. And this is the thing. The masculine dependency. So this is the energy that we're okay. So what we're dealing right now is the energy. Is the energy of the internal and external masculine dealing with attachments and dealing with real hardcore ingrained belief systems that are attachments to falsities of self. So we're going to witness this, and we have been witnessing this. It's going to get louder in regards to financial systems, the matrix in general, the news, like any kind of separation consciousness is going to be kind of on display for people, especially for you. So if you know what I mean when I say separation consciousness, outside of the law of one. So this is really allowing yourself to understand your reflective reality now from a different place of stability within the inner feminine energy, but also this fight with the inner masculine energy, because the inner masculine energy is fighting off some real dark, deep seated, wounded stuff. And for those who have really healed a lot of the masculine, there's a next level of healing for the masculine on the inside, which is part of this whole masculine dependency that I've been hearing all day today. So I wanted to kind of start with that. This Andromeda shift changes the whole. It changes the whole world. It also changes space-time, so actual time speeds up. And this is kind of what I was talking about, I think, on the live, was time speeding up. I think I talked about it. I don't know. I talked about it somewhere. Yeah, the river flowing and everything. Like time speeding up, or this may have been the last video, 0 point. This aspect of instances happening quicker, right? It's not an illusion. Like you're not stuck in some sort of like, oh my gosh, am I just burning through the day? It's really actually, when we make choices from the fifth dimensional conscious place, it affects the entire earth grid and speeds up time. So it's almost like this is why manifestations either are happening very, very rapidly. They're happening much faster than they would have before, syncing up to unity consciousness. So the separation consciousness is the thing that, and this is double energy, this is the thing that the inner and outer masculine is dealing with right now and really trying to detach itself from, but also not understanding how to detach itself from it. So because it's like a baby bird, like it's like I'll say it this way, like I'm 35 years old on Earth in this physical vessel, right? Because of where my star seed lineage led me through, so because of the star family I'm connected to, I'll say that, the star seed I'm like 4,004 years old. You see the difference? It's like, for those of you who have connections to Andromeda, you are also from the future. So I hope that makes sense. It's like this quantum leap through time via the 0 point that I talked about last time. What it's doing is it's really allowing us to sync up with the us that's from the future, with the us that has the intuitive knowledge to do certain things. No certain things are gonna be gone. No certain things are need to be built, right? Certain aspects of you need to go. Certain aspects of you are coming online and need your full attention. So there's like all of these little choices that we need to be making at this time to really allow that inner masculine to calm down and to really know it's safe to move. It's safe to detach. It's safe and loved by the inner feminine, right? So this is why the inner feminine is so important. And this is why heart healing is so important, because the masculine heart is a whole different level. It is not the same as nurturing the self, and healing the masculine heart is very much a doing. It's not a receiving, right? So anyway, this is really annoying. This thing just said power off on me. This is what technology is trying to get me to do right now. So I hope you guys can hear me. If not, it's whatever. Actually, let me check. Hold on, I'm going to check. I am so sorry. So that was interesting. What just happened was I was kicked off of my headphone thing, of my microphone, my headset, whatever, because they're listening. They don't like me talking about galactic stuff because they know I'm right. So anyway, so today, we're going to deal with this inner masculine dependency. Okay, we're going to deal with this inner masculine dependency and allow ourselves to really sync up to, surprise, surprise, high priestess. Intuition. This is the knowledge that the masculine needs to attain. The inner masculine needs to have this knowledge, needs to sync up with this knowledge. And because it's high priestess energy, he, the collective masculine, has to do it within the inner feminine energy. So it's almost like this hand's coming out of the dirt and it's going, I'm alive and I'm coming back to life. This is amazing. Oh my God, it's really scary up here. I'm new. This is all new to me. I don't understand. And the inner feminine energy, which is up here ready, is going, come here, let's talk about this. And it's like, oh, okay. And then we can bridge the gap and make choices to move forward with both charges together, if that makes sense. So this is like the plus and the minus kind of coming together in the middle and creating a new you. Okay, so that was a lot. If I lost you with the back and forth in between space and stuff, just ignore it. It's fine. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But there is this massive shift coming on 12/12. So I will probably do a video closer to that date as I get more information, because I'm getting a lot of information, but I'm also getting guidance on how those who have shifted out of old Earth at this point can move and build the bridge to new Earth. So this is like, it's not building the bridge to new Earth, it's building a bridge in new Earth. So this is like integrating what you're supposed to be doing, like integrating certain vibrations, etc., etc. It's all tied into the New Earth, New Life program. If you haven't signed up already and you feel ready to, it's a doozy. So I am here for you, and you can do that on the website. You can reach out to me, whatever you need to do. All right. So that being said, let's get into prayer and see whatever comes out of my mouth today. All right. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, Shekinah, the Most High Yahweh, I ask to be a full, open, complete channel today for the Starlians and for the Starlian tribe as we move through these shifts. At this time, I call in the Ascended Masters, the archangels, gods, and goddesses of all realms throughout space-time dimension, the Galactic Federation of Light. The Andromedans are here. The Syrians are here. The Lyrians are here. The Orions are here. I'm seeing blasts of blue and orange. This is what I kind of saw this morning, except blue wasn't a part of it. I'm seeing blue, orange, the coral color, that ruby red color, and pink. I'm seeing blasts of pink too. Okay. What is this tribe dealing with this week? That masculine dependency. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. I don't know what to do. All of that. Okay. That's coming to the surface so you can conquer it. I'm seeing a well and a bucket, you know, where you have to like crank the bucket to go down the well. There's a need to go down into the well. Yes, this is accessing the heart chakra this week. There's going to be a big heart chakra and high heart right here. High heart chakra opening, awakening, clearing. You may be coughing up loogies. You may have constriction, you know, shortness of breath, or feeling very winded like I am right now. I feel like I'm like I'm seeing bunny rabbits in a field. Yeah, I'm seeing rabbits everywhere. They were all kind of hopping in their own kind of order and stuff, and now they're all hopping together towards a river. This is the unified field coming together, okay? To go towards the cleansing. Go towards the cleansing. Okay. The towers that need to fall are behind you. For some of you guys, the towers that need to fall are ahead of you. But for a lot of you, the towers that need to fall, you've already left before they could fall. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm seeing like fields, like farms. And the birds on the trees chirping to each other. This is New Earth. Okay. And the sun is like really rival sun. Okay. Rival sun, S-U-N. This is old Earth sun and new Earth sun. It's shining down on a man who is sweating, cutting wood, like out back. Like he's like shirtless and he's just fucking drenched because it's hot. Rival sun. Oh, this is okay. So there may be a disconnect between your inner masculine energy not wanting to work, because the old sun, the raw template, the old raw sun template of the old world says that we have to sweat, we have to grind, we have to overgive to receive. This is an inner masculine frequency that is of dependency to the old earth, because it doesn't know how to create outside of that box. We're going to see what this is. Thank you so much. At this time, I ask for a protective shield and bubble around myself and all the Starlians watching at this time, for their highest good, for their brightest light, and for the beginning of their new lives in this new world. At this time, I affirm that we are all protected children of the light. We are protected by God, by the Most High Yahweh, in divine order. Everything changes. In divine order, everything changes. Here we go. In divine order, everything changes. Both my ears are ringing at the same time. This is fucking. Yaba stede shikiana kianasta. Yaba hiakiana mostokorebo speak. Speak your truth. Karebakana stekina mokorobo. Speak your truth and own your vibrational truth. Kerabastekina kerastakina moko. This is your kingdom God, your covenant God. Speak your truth. Karekerastakina mekirebo. Cut ties to the rival son with the sword of truth. Thank you. All praise be the Most High. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, amen. 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 Okay. Yeah, balance that. Oh, there was some big. There goes my ear again. Yes, I can't. I brought a bunch of you guys up. Yes, I love it. I love it. If you have to rewatch that, please do. Please let that integrate and reverberate throughout the whole thing. Archangels are here. Okay, so Archangel Michael. All right. Archangel Uriel. Archangel Sandalphon. Archangel Metatron. Archangel Shamuel. Mm-hmm. Archangel Ariel. Mother Mary's here. Thank you, Mother Mary. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. She came with a robin on her shoulder, just like a little robin right there. I've been seeing robins and cardinals all the time. Over the past like 72 hours, they've been everywhere. Michael's saying, open Pandora's box. You have to clear it. Open Pandora's box. You have to empty it out. We can't fear Pandora's box. Pandora's box is all your demons. Every single one of them. And you have to let them out. You got to find them. They're in the box. They're in the box. Mike is showing me the box again. They're in the box. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's get some cards on the table and see what's going on with you guys. I love you. Thank you for being here. I very much appreciate your walking this path with me, man. Like allowing me to speak for the highest good for your life and for the life on earth. The law of one. This is the last one, and then we're gonna get it going. I'm hearing the Greek timelines are no more. The Hindu timelines are no more. All witchcraft is dead in the water. Anybody that tries to do spell work or has some sort of just spell work, manipulation of energy without a connection to God will be known and shown. Spell work has been coming up for the past couple days because somebody is doing very, very toxic, disgusting shit to my counterpart, and the spell work doesn't work if we are out the matrix. If we're not choosing devil energy. It can't control us, it can't manipulate us, it can't hurt us, it can't lie to us, it can't make us see ourselves in an undivine way. That undivine is what I was like, is that right? And Michael was like, undivine. I was like, okay, undivine. That masculine energy, that masculine dependency, what I'm really getting here in regards to this, in the Greeks, it was all, they did what they wanted, right? So the masculine entity, this distorted masculine entity really took over. It really was ingrained in the earth grid during the Greek timeline and during Roman times, because they had the power and the woman shuts up, right? Or the woman dies, or we kill her because she talks too much. Like, this is the shit that the inner and outer masculine energy on this planet has to heal. It has to come all the way up, and that's the rival sun. It's not control, it's not egoic need, it's not punishment, it's not fucking like resentment and harboring anger and vengeance and all of that. right? All of that in the inner masculine energy is coming up to the surface. So, and this is because the earth has been hit with this Andromeda frequency of the divine feminine, of the inner feminine energy being fucking in the earth now. Mother Mary's been gridded into the earth plane. She was gridded into earth plane, I want to say back in August, during the 8-8 portal. I want to say it was around there. When her frequency, and that's the frequency of that pink unconditional love, was and the ruby red frequency as well has been like interwoven, I guess you could say, into earth again. So this power that's coming back to the inner feminine energy is so enlightening. It's enlightening the inner masculine, the part of you that doesn't know what to do, the part of you that's scared to do the thing you actually know that you need to do. All of that is the inner masculine not wanting to detach from dependence on the program it received, the program that it identified with, right? I can't do this because this will happen, and this always happens. Like, that's the program talking, right? These are things that are coming up right now that I'm getting in the internal kind of monologue. Let's see what's going on. I'm sorry. Yeah, 14 minutes in. Let's see what's going on with the cards. For the week of Starlians. Wow, look at that. It's the first card out. 7 of Swords. This is the inner masculine dependency. Inner masculine dependency and outer masculine dependency. So the men in and around your life may be very, very triggered right now. They may be having some sort of real honest realization about their own ability to deceive themselves and lie to themselves and cheat themselves out of strength, right? Cheat themselves out of being actually divine because of programs. This is also you too. Yeah, it's the Michael's going, it's them too. It's not just dudes. And I was like, okay, so it's not just the men in and around your life. It's your inner masculine as well, of course. As within, so without. As without, so within. Thank you. And there it is. This is the strength coming back. Oh my God, look at this. 6 of Wands. From the 7 of Swords to the 6 of Wands. I absolutely love it. This is, and with the Knight of Cups, this is a lot of healing. I'm getting this as healing from the ego. This is the ego. Okay, this is the ego program. This is the ego program within you and all of the men in the world. Okay, and with this Knight of Cups energy, this is like the healing that's needed, right? This is the movement forward that needs to be taken. This is the cup that needs to be drank, if that makes sense. A lot of these masculines don't want to drink the cup because I ain't no bitch. Like, it's tired and it's old earth. It's not a new earth masculine energy. So today seems very masculine to me with this energy that's hitting the planet. What else do we have here? There we go. And look at that, to the Queen of Cups. We bet she's been a real staple lately. This Queen of Cups is the Queen of Love. This is Mother Mary energy. This is that Queen of Compassion that is allowing herself to see her own inner masculine. Cheat itself, lie to itself, subconsciously sabotage the self, right? This is the inner feminine going, yeah, we're going to heal this now. Yeah, we're going to heal this now. So we're going to turn all of that ego that said you couldn't do it and that I'm doing it my way, and all of that is turning into, I am strong enough to heal myself. I'm determined. This is a determination I'm feeling, a determination. They are sick. They, meaning the masculine, are sick of sweating under the sun for very little reception of the little rewards. Okay, they're finally allowing themselves, and you are finally allowing yourself to see your inner lion, your inner man. We're all men and women, so take that gender shit and throw it out the door, okay? We are men and women, women and men. We are masculine and feminine at all times in all ways. So if you can tap into the part of you that's a man, the part of you that either agreed to maybe let men's work. There's a reason why men's work is a thing people say. To keep a woman in her place. You see what I'm saying? This is all the program. You see what I'm doing? The program. It's going down the shitter. It really is. So If you can tap into this Six of Wands energy for yourself and allow yourself to see the Seven of Swords as truth, as I'm lying to myself. I actually can do all of these things. I can separate from these people. I'm choosing to ignore the fact that I'm strong enough to blast through these walls. I'm strong enough to climb the mountain, top of the mountain, right? Strong enough, strong enough, strong enough, and strong enough and emotionally mature enough to deliver messages of love to the self, and always truthful messages of compassionate love for the self and all beings. This is really beautiful because this is coming up. This changes the way everyone sees everything. 10 of Cups. Yes, it brings in such balance. This is beautiful energy. Some of you are going to have a baby. Somebody's going to have a baby. That's interesting. I do feel like I'm really getting this pregnancy thing. Somebody has their opportunity for the 10 of Cups now because I'm getting this masculine energy within and without that is now ready for their 10 of Cups. They're ready for their peaceful life, their beautiful new earth life. They're ready. They're ready to choose it. However, this little stinker says it's never going to happen. This is doubt too. It's never going to happen. We can't be fucking dreaming about that shit. You know what daydreaming is? It's manifesting. Daydream. Just keep doing it. Give me a couple more and we're going to clarify. Thank you so much. Queen of Wands. Bam. We got two feminine energies here. I am actually kind of getting that there is a friend here. This is that fire sign friend I've been getting for a while. There's a fire sign here. This person's jealous. There's jealousy here. Give me one more, please. This person is jealous because somebody is coming into their 10 of Cups. They are jealous. 4 of Pentacles. This is okay. I'm gonna lay it out how it is and how I'm seeing it right now with this Queen of Wands energy. This Queen of Wands energy and this specific spread is very, 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 very much an envious person, woman, whatever, of this union, this marriage, this commitment, this family. Okay, so somebody here, this is a family member. This is a family member to some of you. To some of you, this is a friend who is very much wanting to hold on to you. They don't want you to expand further into your life. This is what I'm getting. Some of you guys may know who this person is already. And for some of you, and for whoever this message is for, this is coming to a head this week. And I think you're going to actually be able to see this person as the 7 of Swords they are. This Queen of Wands, I'm getting this Queen of Wands is real. She's not good anymore. It's like she used to be. But dude, I'm telling you guys, devil energy is flipping souls left and right. And if you got the vaccine, it's that much fucking easier. I'd speak the truth, man. This 4 of Pentacles, though, really feels like it's a part of you within your inner masculine energy. This kind of envy, resentment, lying, deception. It's very subconscious. This is not like a personality trait. Like these are thought processes. And I'm going to say that again. It's not a personality trait. It's a thought process, the 7 of Swords. I'm not getting this as someone's going to come steal your car. I'm getting this as you lie to yourself in your brain. You know what I mean? That's what I'm kind of getting here. And it's a little bit rooted. For some, it will, and for some family members or friends, it may be rooted in some sort of a real envious nature, you know? Neighbor's dog is going crazy. They always want to. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups on the bottom. What I'm actually getting with this is fucking timeline shift. Point blank period. Timeline shift. This 7 of Cups is like, I don't know where I'm going, but I know it's amazing. I don't know. I can't with this dog. Hold on. These demon people, man. That is called gang stalking. That's what that's called. Gang stalking. Yep. When entities want to stop me from doing my job for God, they interfere. They knock off my fucking microphone. They got dogs barking, people yelling. They do it as soon as I press record. It's not an accident or a fucking coincidence. Those don't exist. Anywho, back to the read. So the Seven of Cups energy is your timeline shift out of this fuckery, out of this place of holding on to this you. Okay, holding on to this you, but this is an identity of self. I can't say that thing, it's mean. All of that is distortion, right? So that's the untruths. The untruths. Some of you guys need to go back and watch The Untruths Are Being Shown. If you haven't watched it as of yet, check that one out. The Untruths Are Being Shown. I think I did that in like September or October. I can't really remember. So let's get into this. Let's get into this and see what comes out. Because to be honest, this is a massive fall with the Seven of Swords. They're bringing me back to the rabbits. So the rabbits, these are the rabbits. Fucking like bunnies. No, these are the rabbits. So this new community of this blissful community of the Ten of Cups, this family system that works, this friendship system that works on a new vibration of peace and calm and unity together and understanding each other. That vibration threatens the fuck out of this. This gets real mad and gets real like uncomfortable and wants to come up to the surface. So if you can understand where your Six of Wands is, aka your ego in this moment, and allow yourself to see yourself in that vibration. This is like seeing the dirtiest parts of yourself and being like, yes, that's me, and I'm accepting that, and now I'm healing it. Right? So this is it's go time, man. It's go time. It's so exciting. So exciting. Let me see. Michael's saying the Seven of Swords will keep you. It will drag you around. He's showing me somebody getting like I don't know, like somebody getting dragged on the ground, just left and right. Like the Seven of Swords within you will end up dragging you around. So know that this Seven of Swords entity isn't you, and it never was. That's really hard because we can't really like, we've accepted it as part of ourselves, and we kind of like, some of us in my unawakened self would punish myself because of my own Seven of Swords. So I would resent myself because I would think negative thoughts. And I would project those negative thoughts onto other people through like crying, tears, whining, fucking the victimhood shame shit. I would project all of that pain onto other people and then resent myself for it. Wowie, oh boy, right? This entity just drags people going forward. Let me see. Let's see. Tell me about the Seven of Swords, please. For the highest good of the tribe. Wow, look at that. Definitely the ego. For some of you guys, your ego is compromised with the Seven of Swords. I am getting with sacral chakra, womb chakra healing. There's an opportunity to really dig this out in regards to the masculine energy. So this is allowing your inner man to build something, allowing your inner man to take charge of something, allowing your inner man to release someone or something. Something or someone it may be holding on to. This could be a job with this Four of Pentacles. You could have been working somewhere for 4 years too, I'm hearing. 4 years. I am actually seeing the, I'm hearing marriage. 4 years, I'm hearing 4 years lost. So some of you guys may actually have like, you may have come to the end of the road in regards to some sort of marriage. Right? That there could have been a third party here. This is my lady in red, right? Lady in red. A third party situation in some sort of marriage or family system. And you may be holding on to that as something that you had to persevere. And it's like, there's this weird thing that happens when we heal parts of ourselves, but then we keep the memory of what happened. So we'll keep the memory of the rape or the fucking yelling or the drug addiction or the fucking victimhood shame, the depression. We'll keep all of those little parts of ourselves to remind ourselves of how strong we are. Do you see what I'm saying? Those parts of us are now stuck in the ego trying to tell us, no, don't do that. No, don't say that. No, that's not going to work. Remember when this happened, when you tried to do that before? All of that. You did. I hope I'm making sense. What I'm kind of seeing here is these are the bits and pieces of you that you held on to consciously in your consciousness because you were able to conquer it. It fed your ego. You were able to conquer that part of self. Now the divine wants you to heal the actual memories and the situations that you were involved in back then. I hope this makes sense. It's almost like it's like a triangle. It's like you have to heal that part of the self, right? Let's say heal the trauma from some sort of instance in your life. Because you healed the trauma, then there's this like point where it can shift into ego strength rather than divine strength. It's more so of this is how strong I am. I made it through this. You ever see people who are like, I've been through so much, you have no idea. And I'm still standing and I'm going to keep going. Like that is that's like the ego not wanting to let go of the hardships. This is a really long way of me really saying, let go of the hardships. Let go of the hardships because when you let go of the hardships, they don't come back. If you really conquered them, they don't come back. And with the Seven of Swords, I'm seeing that like you've kind of already conquered this. It's not going to come back. So you've got to stop choosing it. Okay? You've got to stop choosing pain, choosing fear, choosing fear of loss and fear of lack. I'm hearing fear of loss and fear of lack only keeps you losing and keeps you in lack. Tell me about the Six of Wands here. Ten of Swords. This is an ego death. Okay, this is, like I said at the beginning, this is the inner masculine energy going through this. Okay, so we go through lots and lots and lots of levels of ego death. There's a decent amount of dark nights of the soul. If you don't know what that is, fucking Google it. There's a decent amount of those in the ascension process. There's a lot of egoic understandings of the self that have to come to fruition for that part of the self to die off fully. And with this green energy, I'm getting that there's a massive, like I said, massive inner masculine heart chakra, like, release. Like I think this is something I saw maybe like a month ago. This heart chakra release for the collective masculine. And I feel like it affects us. It affects us, and our inner feminine needs to be strong enough and healed enough and compassionate enough within the self, loving the self unconditionally per the Most High, to be able to nurse this inner man back to health. Could I stick it out? Thank you. Oh, look, it's out. It came out again. And that's when this flip happens. That's when you go from one side of the infinity symbol to the other side of the infinity symbol. For some of you guys, you're going through the 0 point into a brand new infinity symbol after the death, after the painful ending. Okay, after the painful ending comes a brand new day full of peace and love and compassion of self, community, family, all of that. It starts to sync up again. It starts to sync up again. But this ego wants to choose the Seven of Swords because it is afraid of, the ego doesn't want to let the control go over what's gonna happen. The ego wants to control the outcome, and it doesn't get to anymore. Not New Earth. Tell me about the Knight of Cups, please. For the highest good of the Starlians. Look at that. We got a match. King of Cups. Knight of Cups to King of Cups. How beautiful is that? The inner masculine understanding what it needs to do for the self, how it needs to speak love to itself, how it needs to nurture itself back to knowing its power, its divine power. The new sun, not the rival sun. The new sun, not the rival sun. Okay, so this inner, and like I said, external masculine energy is really going to have this heart connection. The beautiful thing about masculine energy healing is it transmutes and transforms like in seconds. The inner feminine energy drags its feet and stuff. It takes forever. We all know it takes forever. But the inner masculine energy heals very quickly. It rises really quickly. So with this, I'm actually seeing that some of you guys, for those of you who may be actually connecting to someone with this Ten of Cups, You may be coming back into communication with someone because we do have the King and Queen of Cups here. Some of you guys may have a suitor on the way here. Okay, this is the true match. Some of you guys may have a suitor on the way. It's absolutely perfect, healed, and whole. I'm hearing emotional boundaries. As we move through this time, this inner and outer masculine energy, as it heals its heart and it allows itself to be true in regards to love of self, it comes to that moment of realization, and it dismantles the 7 and the 10 of Swords. When that happens, there's just this beautiful balance. There's just this beautiful balance, and it's able now. This inner and outer masculine energy is now able to really heal itself, but also put emotional boundaries around its life and heart. It can't be manipulated anymore by these lower entities, the 7 of Swords. Okay? Inner and outer masculine. All right? So watch the men in your life this week. It's going to be interesting. If you have a dog or a cat that's a boy too, watch them. They're probably acting real weird right now. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. I got 2 boy cats, and they are crazy. The 3 of Wands. That's beautiful. So this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. The Queen of Cups needs to manifest her true new reality. True with that blue, that is true. That is the truth. The true new reality. How are your ideas going to spark in 3 different directions and come together? Right? It's like how are you going to, as this inner masculine energy is healing and stops choosing the 7 of Swords and is pure, it becomes ooey gooey mushy, right? There's an emotional release that comes with that, but then on the other side of that, there's this peace. Okay? So in integrating this peace, there's this need to now the inner feminine energy needs to go, okay, so now we're going this way. Let's go. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. So she, the inner you, the inner feminine, is now going to take charge towards what she wants. What she wants that has been agreed upon by the inner masculine energy. Because the inner feminine energy goes, I want to create this, and goes, hey, inner masculine energy, are you ready to produce and execute? And the inner masculine energy has to be like, I am the lion of, the Most High. I am divine. I'm ready to execute. The problem I'm seeing here with the 7 of Swords being on the table every time I do a reading is that the inner feminine energy is going, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to create. I want to go for it. And the inner masculine energy is going, you can't do that. It's not going to work out. You don't have help. Who's going to help you? Do you think anyone's going to listen? You think anyone's going to read your book? That kind of shit. That's that 7 of Swords shit. That's the ego being like, these are all the reasons why. These are all the reasons why it's not going to work. These are all the reasons why you're too much of a dreamer, or it's illogical. You're fluffy in the mind. Like you just want to have your cake and eat it too, and that doesn't work. It does work in New Earth. In New Earth, the only beings that get to create it are the ones that are imaginative, the ones with healed inner children. They can imaginate, right? Imaginate a new reality and build it. So the 7 of Swords don't get it. That's the block for that to happen. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Tell me about the 10 of Cups, please. Archangel Shamriel is saying, love's in the air. For some of you guys with the High Priestess and the 10 of Cups card, I do feel like that this is you understanding your new timeline with a person. With the 7 of Cups here, and underneath the 7 of Cups, I have to show you, is the Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter. This is the open door to Jupiter that we talked about on the live. When that door opens, your higher self better be on board. Your higher self's got to be like, let's go. Right? I do feel like for some of you guys, there's another party involved. There is a love. There's a divine connection that is kind of the bridge between the old world and the new world with you. So you're able to really utilize your intuition, build this new reality for yourself that is destined with the wheel. It's destined and fated with the 7 of Cups here. It's like you're flying over the timeline. You're imagining it. You're imagining it. It's really, really, really beautiful. I love this. Tell me about this Queen of Wands energy, please. Little sticky in my kiddos. Okay. This inner masculine, man. In the instance that this is a jealous person, it was very loud. It's still very loud. In the instance that this is someone that cheated, this was a third party, or this was some sort of, this was a friend that always had knives at your back and you never saw it till recently or whatever. Okay. They blocked you from having this union. For some of you guys, this was someone you were married to, or this was someone you were with for a long time that left a scar on your heart. I'm hearing scar on your heart, male or female, doesn't matter. Scar on your heart. And with this Lover's card, it blocked you from being able to really understand your Ten of Cups, what you really wanted. Because this is what you thought you wanted, right? The illusion and shit. This is what you thought you wanted, so you were choosing that. The Lovers is a choice too, so you were choosing that. Now you're in the point where you're like, oh, I can see why I don't deserve that person. When the whole time I thought I had to fight for that person. I thought I had to be brave enough to really convince them that I was still worthy of them, right? I don't know where that came from. But this is like, this energy is so strong and so divinely guided. This is like a connection from upstairs, a love connection from upstairs. I've been getting this for a long time too, that's coming downstairs into the physical reality to be able to spawn these new ideas for this new world, to be able to dismantle and totally get rid of the envious woman. The dark feminine has been removed per God. This is a dark feminine energy in this reading right now. And I really feel like with the Lover's card, I'm going to get another one. But with this Lover's card, I feel like they were always jealous of you having it. They were always jealous of you having maybe more choices. Yeah, exactly. The Four of Pentacles again. Four of Pentacles again with the Knight of Swords. So this is really, you see how that knife can come through and just cut that ribbon in half. And just let all those sand dollars, put them back into the ocean. I don't need to hold on to them. I don't need, do you hear me? I don't need to hold on to them. You don't need to hold on to them. You don't need to hold on to them. You don't. There are memories circling about whoever this is for you. I'm hearing resentment, envy. I'm hearing dark feminine. I'm hearing Jezebel. I'm hearing entity. This is very loud. I know I'm wearing red, but you guys know I'm divine as fuck. I don't give a fuck about these like envious people. I want everybody to thrive and be amazing and have the love they deserve. This person didn't, right? They didn't. For some of you, this is your mom. Your mom's a fire sign. Your dad's a fire sign. Your big sister or brother is a fire sign. Your best friend is a fire sign. You are a fire sign and you were the envious person. This is very loud right now. This is what keeps the inner masculine energy from succeeding. This is what keeps the inner masculine energy choosing the Seven of Swords. I'm also hearing temptation. So for some of you guys, your partner in the past may have been led astray by temptation. And that's part of the reason why you may be holding on to something that's not true. And now you're being asked to guide, you're being asked to go within and sever the ties with the part of you that wants to hold on to the pain. The victimhood, the shame, the resentment, the blame game. I'm hearing the blame game. So just know that in making that choice, you're choosing love for yourself. In making the choice to cut ties with all of that round and round we go, you're choosing your own self-love. And it's being reflected in actual physical union with another person. Actual physical union of a perfect heart match. It's fucking gorgeous. I love it. The Ten of Cups is here twice. Like I can't even make this up. This ego though wants to hold on to some things. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles, please. Thank you kindly, the Magician. This is when alchemy needs to come into play here. With this Magician energy, I feel like I'm going to go back before I start talking about the alchemy thing. With the Four of Pentacles and the Magician, I'm feeling like somebody put the evil eye on you. Somebody here has the evil eye. That's why I keep this here all the time. And I talk to it and stuff, and it watches for me. So here's the thing. Some of you may need to wear an evil eye bracelet or necklace There's also a form of self in this old identity of self, the old stability that you're used to living life in. It's like the old, I'm seeing overalls, like an old pair of overalls that you don't want to get rid of. Like that's kind of a representation of this old sense of self, like a tatted up overalls. It's just all fucked up. It's from 1994. You know what I mean? And it's got holes in it and stuff, but it's so comfy and you love to paint in it. But it's like, it's not you anymore. But there's this like convincing that still happens in the mind, like this manipulation of self being like, I can keep that part of me. I can keep seeing myself like that because that makes me feel strong. But in actuality, it's your ego you're feeding. It's your ego you're feeding, and that ego is choosing the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is hindering the growth in the consciousness. Okay? Okay. I'm actually going to pull one about the wheel and the Seven of Cups. This is all to get the consciousness aware of what the heart is wanting right now. What the past self chose, and how the past self was manipulated continually into choosing to go round and round and round and round. Okay, so that's what this week is all about in regards to the inner man. Okay, so picture yourself as a man. All of you are women now, I'm pretty sure. Picture yourself as a man and really allow yourself to go through all of the choices you made as a man. And you tell me if they were distorted. You tell me if they were mean and judgmental. Thank you very much. Look at that. It's the devil. I don't say shit for fun, guys. This is the devil energy that doesn't get to come. This is the devil energy that convinced you were safe in choosing devil energy. That convinced you that you were raising your vibration or ascending parts of yourself when you were choosing the devil. This is also the part of you that wants to commit, that wants to continually choose in the mind to think negatively about people and judge them because you are envious of something they have that you don't. When in actuality, you already have what they have, you just haven't found it yet. This is devil energy. This don't come. Gotta rise above that shit. Gotta rise above that shit. But that's where confusion can kind of play a hand in things too. So if you get to a point where you're going through, you're going through your bubble and your internal field and everything, and you're finding this devil energy, don't convince yourself that it's strong, it's strength. That's what the ego is really doing right now in this inner masculine energy. It's convincing you within your own identity of self that your strength comes from your pain. That's what the Matrix taught us. Your strength comes from your pain and how you persevered. In reality, your strength comes from your softness and vulnerability to make the choice to heal in the first place. That's your strength. Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what the wheel has to say. In accessing this karmic level of self and this devil energy, what does it have? The Empress. Upgrade much? Fuck yeah, dude. This is divine alignment with your new timeline. Hallelujah. I'm so excited to see this. This is amazing. So this week is really kicking the shit out of the inner and outer masculine. Point blank period. In 45 minutes of saying all of this, that's basically what this is. That's basically what this is. But it's very much tied into this inner devil energy of choosing temptation, fear, pain, all of the things that I've listed so many times, right? All of these not used. These not real, authentic, soul vibrational aspects of you. They're not. Fear is not a soul vibrational aspect in the 5D at all. No, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. It's like trying to make, what is this? What are you showing me? Michael's showing me like a big bag of like old shoes. Like you cleaned out your closet and you got rid of a bunch of shoes and put it in a big trash bag. And you want the trash bag to go to the bottom of the ocean or something, like you're littering. I don't know. You want the trash bag to go to the bottom of the ocean, so you put it on top of you put it in the water and it just floats. It doesn't sink, it just floats. That's kind of what this honestly, to be honest, like that's kind of what love and light did to people. It just floats on top. It doesn't go deep enough. And the teachers of it that aren't actually teaching from the soul perspective, they're teaching from the light perspective, not the both. Anyway, that created that also. Thank you. Michael's saying this is why we talk about this, because some of you guys have been programmed by that. And there's a need to dismantle a bit of that, because it's not that it's not right. It's just half the story. And the other half of the story is holding on to this. Yeah. Lack, fear, blah, blah, blah. All of the things. Big clearing in the inner masculine, big clearing in the heart chakra, massive, massive upgrades and shifts and strength for the inner feminine, the Queen of Cups, that Mother Mary template, that Kuan Yin heart. It is beautiful and it's essential. It is needed. Okay? Okay. Let's get some advice. We're going to use spell casting. I hope that message finds you well, guys. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Oh, gosh. God bless Andromeda. This is so exciting. I'm very, very much excited. For the shifts coming, for those of us who are dismantling this devil energy, which I hope is everybody. It may get louder. If you don't deal with it, it will get louder in these readings. Okay? You guys know how I work at this point. It will get louder. And it don't get to come, so it needs to be dismantled. That means risks need to be taken. Guards need to be dropped. But I'm seeing like shields, but they're saying guards. Like shields need to be dropped. Like you need to drop your shields and stop fighting yourself and seeing yourself as the devil. If you haven't really tapped into yourself as the devil, then you can't go deep enough to get rid of the Seven of Swords. Tap into yourself as the devil. Know that half of you is a demon. I'm all love and light. That's cute. The demon within you you're ignoring is going to eat you later. Find your half demon. I have mine on lock. He's got a fucking leash. And I did say he. Could I stick him on? I did say he. All right, here we go. He's integrated. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that doesn't run me, right? That this Seven of Swords energy is very it's funny. It means a lot of things. It's also a strategy the devil has to convince you that you need it still. And that's this ego, this lion template, but it's not, it's the rival son. All right. Spell casting. Tell me about this tribe. Give me some, okay. Some advice. Beauty. Look at that. I can't even. There's such grace when you really are able to tap in and stabilize this inner feminine energy. There's such grace and beauty that comes with it. No matter what your body looks like, no matter how tall or short you are, no matter how much money you have or don't have, like whatever. Your inner feminine energy loves herself the most. Every aspect of herself. I can't eat that. I'll get floated. Like, shut the fuck up and eat the cake. You know what I mean? It's like, this is like just authentic level of love of self. And it's really helping you through this week and this time for the rest of this year. It really, really is. What else do we have here? Empowerment. Absolutely beautiful with that moon. That reminds me of the moon we had just now that really shut the door on a lot of things within us that were not empowering, right? Allowing us to really purge from that place of not feeling beautiful and allowing ourselves to sync up with our truth. Yes. And sometimes your truth is so bright that mirror, wherever you find your truth, the mirror may blind you. The mirror may blind you. So the divine wants you to understand that you have to be able to see in the dark. If you just stay in the light, you won't see the whole picture. It's too much. You won't see it all. Got to go deeper to see it all. You know what I mean? That's where you find the truth. That is where you find the truth. One more, please, for the Starlians. Thank you guys so much. Oh, there's that forgiveness. This is what I'm saying. Some of you guys have this old relationship, friendship, whatever. You've been jealous. Somebody else has been jealous. This is an entity, fucking a Jezebel spirit situation. Okay, I'm calling a spade a spade. And I think some of you guys may have surrendered to your own devil energy and allowed it to run yourself, to talk shit about somebody, to judge somebody when you know their situation, to call people ugly. When you say that somebody is ugly, you're calling yourself ugly. Like, understand the reflective reality and the mirror here. Somebody needs to hear this. When you judge somebody else with your words, you're judging yourself, and God watches. And that I'm hearing atonement. I'm hearing atonement. So some of you guys right now need to forgive yourself for being the dark feminine, or you need to, and some of you guys need to forgive the dark feminine that showed up in your life wherever it showed up. Okay, the other woman, or a toxic friend, toxic sister, mom, whatever. Okay, and there's forgiveness needed for all parties. I forgive myself for choosing the devil. I forgive myself for judging this woman or man, I forgive myself for putting too much vapid importance on my own beauty, and then being jealous of other people that just are beautiful and statuesque and all of that stuff. Like, there's this need. I'm really getting here that this beauty thing, this is like not feeling like you're not seen as beautiful, and having to forgive yourself for being jealous of other people, or being envious of other people who see themselves as beautiful and carry themselves that way. That's a deep thing. Okay, this is a deep feminine wound for somebody. Can feel it. All right, let yourself forgive fully from the heart. Let yourself stabilize from that place of forgiveness. Stabilize from that place of, I don't need this anymore. I don't need to compare myself to anybody. There are no comparisons in this world. It's just you. You know how people say, what, you think the world revolves around you? It does. Yeah, it does. It's a direct reflection of every other being that the world revolves around. Reflective reality. Find your beauty in that space. Find your truth in that space, and empower yourself in that space. Okay? I love all of you guys so much. Happy week. I will be back shortly. I'll be back tomorrow with the dailies. And by the end of this week, I will have another video for you guys. This is go time. It's Empress season coming up, okay? This is Divine Feminine season. It's time to own it. Time to own it. I love all of you guys. And until next time, let your inner star dust shine. I'll see you soon.